If you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
Hey, one thing, I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-friggin-lutely, dude. Damn it, Kyle.
What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show. I don't know what episode we're on, but we have Isaac and we have Hayden, and they are both going to be joining us today. We'll add them on in 1 second. And all right, what's up? What's up? We got it.
What's up, man? Hey, what up, Hayden? How's it going?
Isaac and Hayden. Oh, what happened? Isaac, why'd you leave? What the fuck? You scared him off, Hayden. What the hell? All right. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. Oh, living the dream. Living the dream.
Thank you for having me on here.
Of course. I'm glad you're able to make it on. What the fuck happened to Isaac? Where did he go? You scared him off, I think. That's all right. Fuck. All right. Well, while we wait and we're figuring it out, want to tell me, how did you feel the fight went, and what do you feel you could have done better?
First on my cardio, man. I definitely can improve my cardio. I felt the fight, it went all right, to be honest. Not as how not as how I expected it to go, you know. But I wasn't too injured walking out. So
Well, that's
I mean, I
important.
took it on a 12-day notice, so I didn't have a fight camp or anything with my cardio, man. For sure.
Okay. So it was a short notice fight for both you guys.
Yeah.
Why was it a short notice? Like, what happened that it just came up on the card, or what happened?
My teammate was supposed to fight him, and about 12 days before the fight, he dropped out. So my coach and teammate hit me up, and I took the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So he was already preparing for a fight. But,
Yeah, I think he had told me that there's been like 3 opponents that dropped out for this card before I picked it up. So, yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of people dropping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very common in this sport, and I don't really understand why, but I guess like I do at the same time, because people are afraid of getting hit in the face. You know, they're afraid to get hurt.
Mhm.
And it is what it is, but like if that is the case, you probably shouldn't be a fighter, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, so how did you get started with fighting?
How did I get started? I've been training for about a year now, but I just had like a hard life growing up, you know, so I just wanted to be something. You know, I struggled with a lot of mental health issues like depression. Uh, After failed suicide attempts, I hopped into this sport and just seeing where it takes me, man.
All right. So how many fights have you had so far?
Just 2, an exhibition boxing match, for Battle in the Capitol in Tallahassee. And then 4 days after, I had my kickboxing debut against Isaac. So 2 fights.
Okay. All right. So, and what style was the first one? Was that also kickboxing?
The first fight, it was boxing. It was a boxing.
All right.
Yeah.
You might have said that and I missed it. So do you consider yourself more of a boxer, kickboxer, or do you also do MMA?
Mainly MMA, but my base is boxing. That's what we train most at the gym, boxing and kickboxing.
Okay.
I still gotta work on my kicks, man. I can't get my hips up there yet, so I stick to the
Gotcha.
hand for now.
So some range of motion is what you're gonna need.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
lot of work on, man. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, of course. All right. So do you have any plans as to when you're gonna make your MMA debut?
Yeah, I'm hoping August 22nd for Island Fights 100.
Okay.
That'd be awesome. That's
That is
50
awesome.
something days out, so I
Yeah.
got time to prepare.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Yes,
And then we'll
sir.
have you on again afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So, wow, they've had 100 fight cards already. That's huge. I didn't realize they'd been around that long.
Yeah.
Which actually, I guess that's probably like, how many years does that take? Because they do an event like every month, right?
Yeah, about every month or two. They've been doing island fights for like, man, I don't know, over 10 years, I think, for
Over
sure.
10 years? Okay. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, because 12 months in a year, so if you do 6 events a year, to hit 100, that's a fucking long time. Holy shit, that's 12 years, 15 years. So they've
Yeah,
basically been around as long as the sport has been around.
yeah, yeah, just about.
Okay. Wow. Um, awesome. So if you could fight anybody for your debut MMA fight, who would it be?
Oh man, I'm not too familiar with a lot of fighters around here, but I definitely want a tough opponent. I
Okay.
definitely want to rematch Isaac in the future too, once I get more prepared, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure MMA wise yet, but a tough opponent for sure.
All right. So would you rather fight him again in MMA or in kickboxing?
Either, either,
Either.
either, whatever he wants to do.
Okay.
I mean, MMA would be awesome, but kickboxing, if he's down, I'm down.
All right. All right. All right. Um, so if you could have a dream fight against anybody, who would it be?
Anybody like in the world or just island
Anybody
fights?
in the world, anybody,
Oh man,
that has ever fought, they don't even have to be active on the roster now.
uh, shoot, probably Justin Gaethje, man. Sounds like a death sentence, but actually, I take that back.
Okay.
Okay, I take that back. I don't want to die. Wing C,
Good.
from Street Beefs,
Yeah, yeah, I know of it.
Wing C or death sentence. I want to fight one of those two. I feel like
Okay.
that'd be fair. That'd be
All right.
even. Yeah.
All right. Cool. I definitely want to get more involved with street beefs because I see that's like it is a viable like form for MMA. Like it might not count on record necessarily, but it's
Hmm.
like it is still competing. And it's just like unsanctioned, but it's like definitely, you know, I would say a level above a smoker fight, you know.
Yeah, it's good recognition for sure. They've
Yeah,
got millions of subscribers on YouTube. I thought about fighting on Street Beefs.
yeah,
That'd be fun. That'd be good recognition.
yeah. I think you should do it. You should do it, and let me know how it goes.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
but I definitely want to do something where I'm like interviewing their fighters afterwards, maybe, or hyping up their upcoming events, their upcoming fights, like
Hmm.
shit like that. Because I sent you the link to the app that I created for fighters, so we'll talk on that a little bit. Um, it's designed to be like an all-in-one resource for fighters, and like basically anything you want it to do to help you make your fight camp easier, it's gonna
Hmm.
do it. And if it can't, then it will. Just gotta let me know what you want it to do. um, but it's also going to have a booking portal incorporated into it, a sponsorship portal, and there's a lot of stuff that's in the works with it. But one of the big things is I want it to be able to help fighters to make more money and not have to like struggle, and
Hmm.
just be able to like build their brand more easily. And I think it can be done, and it's all like coming together. And I forget the point that I was trying to make of how it correlated with street beefs, of why I started talking. But I'll keep rambling, and maybe something good will come out of it. Maybe not, but who the fuck knows? And yeah, so I don't know. Fuck it. We'll move on. Um, all right. If you could eat only one meal a day for the rest of your life, and that meal you can actually have as many times during the day as you want, but it's just that one meal, what would that food be?
Mm. And this
And there's no
only for the
consequences.
rest of my life.
It won't affect, like, you don't have to make weight. You won't get fat. You won't,
Oh,
nothing.
no effects.
No effects. You get to just enjoy it.
Uh, mint Oreos.
Mint Oreos.
Mint Oreos is my favorite.
Okay. Why mint?
I don't know. It's my favorite flavor of anything. Mint ice cream and Oreos. It's
Really?
just like refreshing a little bit.
Okay. I
Yeah,
could
it's a weird choice, I know, but
Yeah, no, I mean it's unique. It's unique for sure. It's that's the first I've ever had that as a response. But it's not a bad thing at all. Um, Oreos makes a lot of sense. The mint really throws me off though. I like the peanut butter Oreos. I like I don't know, the peanut butter Oreos are probably my favorite ones though.
I've got to
And
try them. I haven't tried them yet.
oh really? Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. Have you tried other flavors of Oreos or just the mint ones?
Just the mint ones, mint and
Yep.
regular Oreos. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Um, so I don't know, man. Just what else flavored mint do you like? I mean, because you can't really flavor meat as mint, you know.
Well,
Um,
they got mint jelly that you put on lamb chops. I like that.
really, mint
Yeah,
jelly.
I like mint jelly.
Okay, okay. Wow. So
Hmm.
you're thinking ahead. You're thinking ahead because I wasn't even like that. Didn't even cross my mind as an option of something. Okay, so mint jelly on lamb chops. What else does it go on?
Mint jelly, shoot, whatever you want to put it on, man. I haven't tried it on toast yet, but
Okay.
I've got to now.
What about like peanut butter and mint jelly?
Peanut butter and mint jelly. I don't know. The mint jelly, it's strong.
Is
It's
it?
very, yeah, it's very strong. So I don't know. It's not really sweet.
Okay.
So I don't know how well that would go with peanut butter, but I'll have to try it.
Well, I mean, I'm probably never gonna try it, so let me know what it tastes
I got you for
like.
sure.
Cool. Cool. Yo, I don't know what the fuck happened to Isaac. Um, I have sent him the link twice now since he joined and then left, and I'm convinced that you scared him off. You know,
I
um,
don't know, man.
I don't know. He just doesn't want to fight you again. He doesn't want to have to face you again. You
I'm
hurt him too
confident
bad.
with a fight camp. I might be able to get him, man. I dropped him in the third round. I was
Okay.
this close. Just my cardio. He just pieced me up, bro. I ate one too many knees and jabs. He's a good fighter. He's really good.
So let's go round by round because it went to a decision.
Yeah.
So what was the first round like?
Well, I had a game plan going in because I'm a pressure fighter. I like to brawl. I mean, that's what I resort to is my hands. I just bite down on my mouthpiece and I just go with it. And I knew I couldn't brawl with him because he's got those kicks, and I didn't know what his punching power was like. So my corner just told me to go in for the first round, just keep distance, pop out some jabs in there. I barely threw any kicks because I was intimidated by his. I was afraid if I threw a kick, he'd return with like 100. So I just kept the distance, and we had a few pocket moments, but other than that, it was pretty slow, pretty patient, just like filling each other out. Then round
Okay.
two, man, I wasn't sure who rounds one went to. It could have gone either way. I mean, I felt like it was pretty even. Then by round two, I was already feeling it. And like my nerves were high, my adrenaline was going. I was gassing out. So I think round two went to him. We traded, we were in the clinch. We traded a bunch of knees, a bunch of punches, but he just kept coming forward. So round three though, I mean, I didn't have anything left in the tank, so it was just all mindset from there, just heart. So he just kept coming forward. He got me against the ropes, and he went for a head kick. And as he went for a head kick, I pulled a two out and I dropped him.
Oh
And I
wow.
was used to MMA, so I went up for a ground and pound, and then like last second I stopped myself. I was like, I can't do this, bro. It's kickboxing against the rules. It was super fun though. It was my first time fighting in like a big stadium like that with all those people. So like with the crowd cheering, it was really fun. I liked it a lot, especially having Isaac as an opponent. It was fun. I was
Awesome.
expecting him to throw a lot more kicks because of his last two fights I watched.
Yeah.
He was throwing like some crazy kicks, like every combo. But I don't know what was up with that. I think it's because when he would go kick, every time I'd return fire. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
he's got some great kicks, man.
So before it sounded like he was being a good counter striker, but it sounds like every time he was throwing a kick, you were doing the counter strikes.
Tried
And
to, yeah. That's what, yeah.
okay, got you. So he kept leaving himself open every time you throw a kick. Then I guess I haven't seen the
Yeah.
fight. Actually, I saw it, but it's been so long. I haven't watched it since the first time. But
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna try to get some clips of it to put in here, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a podcast with you today, and no Isaac, and that's all right. Um, so is there any stories about training that you want to get into?
Some stories about training.
Yeah.
Um, man, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have like. Well, what do you want to hear? Tell me something. I'll just try my best.
Um, Tell me about the fight being like short notice. How was
Yeah,
that as far as like getting in shape for it?
yeah. So to be honest, I was inactive for a little over a month. Just some personal issues going on, just trying to get my life back together. And then a couple days after I got back into training, my coach and teammate hit me up asking about the fight. So I was like, I mean, I'll take it. 12-day notice. I had nothing to lose. But
Mhm.
that same weekend, that I said yes to the fight, I was going up to Tallahassee to corner for my teammate. So that's already like 3 or 4 days that I couldn't really be training. And then I ended up taking a fight that same weekend. So when I came back home from Tallahassee to Pensacola, I had like a rest day and then I had work. So I had realistically a little less than a week to prep for this fight, but I didn't have to weight cut or anything. So it was all right. So
Okay.
I wish I could have done more. I'm sure I could have, but uh, just being irresponsible on my part, I guess, man. Not super prepared for it.
So, did you say in those 12 days when you went to corner, you had a fight as well?
Yeah, I was just going to go corner my teammate, and it was called Battle in the Capitol. It's like newer. This is like their third ever fight they've done.
Okay.
They're trying to bring it back. They did a few back in like a few years ago. So I fought in the
Yep.
third ever one. I didn't even know my opponent until like 1 a.m. the night, like the morning of the fight, you know.
Uh-huh.
So they were just asking if I wanted to fight, if anybody wanted to fight, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I didn't know my opponent or anything. I had nothing to lose. I just got out there.
Okay.
I
Wow.
still cornered my teammate like right after too, so it was
Awesome.
fun.
Cool. Um, all right. So you took two fights in a 12-day span of time, basically.
Yeah. I won
Wow.
the boxing fight by round two TKO.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Awesome.
I was a little confident going into the fight with Isaac. I was like, now that I got my nerves under control, or that's what I was telling myself, is like, I've done this before, I could do it again. And then I walked out and I was like, I see all these people, this ring. It was super professional versus what I was used to, you know.
Okay. So it felt like the next step up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with 100 events, like they probably have it pretty well figured out, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they got commentators, they got multiple camera angles. It felt like I was fighting in the UFC when I was watching back. It was
Awesome.
awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna make sure to clip this and tag them so that
Yeah,
way,
for sure.
um, because I'm sure they're gonna want to hear that. The fact that you just compared them, to the UFC.
Yeah,
All right. So speaking of UFC, did you see the White House card?
I did. I
What were your
watched
thoughts
it
on
all.
it?
Man, I knew Gaethje was going to win. I was telling everybody I had my hopes in him. I was going off of emotion because he's my favorite fighter, but at the same time, I remember Khabib said that the hardest he's ever been hit was by Justin Gaethje, and
Okay.
I knew that Ilias never fought somebody like Gaethje before.
Mm,
He's got a strong chin, kind of a little bit. That was the first time I ever seen Ilya go to the ground too. I didn't even know he was good at jiu-jitsu. So it was pretty fun card.
yeah.
It was all about round one KOs, TKOs up until the main event. So that was pretty
Yeah.
fun. It was exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely cool to see every fight have a finish, and like
Yeah.
aside from the main event where he just like didn't want to get up, um,
hmm
which understandable, he couldn't fucking see apparently, you know,
Yeah, I know.
um,
I can't even imagine.
so like the fact that he fought any rounds, like not being able to see or having his
hmm
vision impaired against a guy like Justin Gaethje, that's some balls,
Yeah, and
um,
5 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
I got gassed after my first 3 minute round, man. I can't imagine 5 5 minute rounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to be in really
Wow.
good shape for that.
Yeah,
And
excellent shit.
I kind of thought that Ilya was going to win, to be honest, but I didn't want to bet on him to win either because I wanted Gaethje to win. And I'm
Yeah.
so glad that he did. And I'm so
Hmm.
glad that he got to have that rocky moment for himself. And I think this is like his last fight, but I don't know.
He said it
He,
was his last fight of 2026. There might be a title defense he'll go for,
Mhm.
but I don't know yet. We'll see.
Yeah,
I hope he fights at least one more time.
yeah, I mean, it would be good for him to fight somebody, but
Hmm.
even if it was like Max Holloway again, and then they fight for both belts, the BMF and that,
Yeah.
um, and kind of run it back a little bit, but that would need to be on a huge card as well. It couldn't be just like a normal fucking UFC event. It couldn't be like UFC 103 or whatever. Like it's got to be a fucking numbered card like UFC
Yeah.
500. 450, like some shit like that, where it's like really big and stacked up. Um,
Mhm.
but I know I saw a video where GSP was talking about it, and he had said that he was like, "You guys will probably hate me for this, but I think Justin should retire because he's on top right now, and he's proved everything he's needed to. He has no brain damage, and he's still articulate, able to talk. This is the time for him to walk away." Um, so I don't know. I would love for him to be able to walk out like on top and not have it be something that like he retires too late and then
Mhm.
gets like brutal KOs or whatever against some upcomer that probably hasn't made it to the UFC yet.
Yeah.
And
Like how what happened to Tony Ferguson, man.
right. And but Tony Ferguson got to have a good last fight because his last fight was against Nate Diaz, right? Like he didn't fight
Yeah.
after that, did he?
So, I think you're right, to be honest. I haven't been caught up on the Tony Ferguson lore. All I know, he was on like over a 7 losing streak, 7 fight lose streak. Then he got that one win after a few years and called it
Mhm.
quits. So
Okay.
I would hate for that to be Justin Gaethje, though. So I can't imagine losing 7 fights in a row. It's gonna
Yeah.
be soul crushing. But
Yeah.
props to him for keep on fighting.
Oh, right. For sure. For sure. You know,
Hmm.
having that fighter mentality is important.
Hmm.
In almost like so many aspects of life. I want to say all aspects, but not all aspects. Um,
Yeah.
but like yeah, I don't know. And I would like to see him be able to walk away without brain damage as well. So that way he can enjoy the success that he made for himself.
Hmm.
Um, but it's his decision to make at the end of the day. And I think it would be cool to see him fight for the BMF belt again. But I'm not in charge either.
Yes, sir.
So how about the MVP card, the one on Netflix that Jake Paul did?
Who did he fight?
No. He had it. He created a fight card.
Did
MVP
he?
Promotions. Yeah. It was competing. It was competing.
Oh
It
man.
had Ronda Rousey versus Misa Tate. It had
Mm. Yeah, I
Nate
remembered seeing
Diaz
that on
versus
Netflix. I
Perry.
never watched it though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I did. I heard good things about it,
Yeah. It was a
but
pretty good card, and supposedly it got more views than the White House card. But like,
wow.
I don't know. Um, because there's so many different like sources saying different things that it's really tough to tell. But it's
Mhm.
like he's creating a legitimate, competitor to the UFC, and I mean, I'm happy for Jake Paul. It's he might not be the hero that we want, but he's like the one we need. You know,
Yeah.
and he's probably got the best chance of creating an alternative like promotion to the UFC that fighters can actually go to, and so supposedly even the undercard fighters, if they lost on that fight card, they made $40,000, which is
Wow.
like fucking insane. So
Hmm.
3 fights a year, you're pretty well off. Um, and yeah, And then I know one thing that the Paul brothers are starting soon is going to be called Fight Games, and it's like a reality show. I'm hoping it's going to be on Netflix, but there's really not a lot of information out about it yet. So I'm kind of just like making the assumption it will be because they have the Netflix deal with MVP Promotions. Um, so like they're making this reality show that's going to be similar to the Ultimate Fighter, and having different, combat styles of athletes in the show and somehow competing against each other. And then they'll get life-changing money as a result. And I don't quite know how it's going to work. I don't know what it's going to entail, but I think it's really cool that he's trying. And I think that it's going to create like a lot more opportunity. And a friend of mine, VIP Ali, he tried out for it. And so we'll see what happens. Apparently it's for amateur and professional fighters. So,
Okay.
maybe it's worth trying out. Who knows?
Hmm.
But it's something that I want to try to like keep on top of as far as like the updates and news and whatever. So that way I'm seen as like a part of that like media source for them,
Yeah, that'd be fire.
because then I can eventually make like my booking portal for Fight Plan Pro. I can eventually make that into something that is like a path to MVP promotions, you know,
Hmm.
once I can get in touch with Jake Paul or his team or whatever, and yeah. So I don't know. But if you couldn't be a fighter, what would you be doing in your life?
You said if I couldn't be a fighter?
If you couldn't be a fighter.
Man, I don't know if I'd be here if I wasn't a fighter, if you want me to be honest with you, but I thought about the military for a while, joining the Marines. So that'd be kind of fire. Marines or Navy SEALs. Serve my country, if I couldn't fight. But I want to dedicate my life to fighting since it saved my life.
Okay. So either way, you would have fought.
Yeah, either way,
Yeah.
I would have been a warrior, man. But
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. So you've got that spirit inside you. Um,
I believe so.
awesome. Awesome. All right. So what do you have coming up? You have, the potential fight at Island Fights 100. And is there anything else that you have coming up in the works? Or
Not that I know of. Maybe a few boxing fights for off the hook here.
okay.
Of course, Island Fights 100. I've been trying to find some like bare knuckle fights, man. I just graduated from high school like about 5 weeks ago.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 18. Yeah,
Congrats.
so
Congrats. Okay.
thank you. So back in high school, we used to do like fight clubs, like bare knuckle. It was fun. It was fun, but we got in trouble for it and got suspended for a few weeks. I had to lock in with school because I'm about to graduate.
Mm.
So since high school, I haven't really done any bare knuckle. It's been a few months, about like last November, but maybe some underground stuff again. Get some cool Instagram flicks. Nobody really does bare knuckle for amateur around here, so
Yeah, I think it's just like professional.
yeah, it's just professional. I love bare knuckle though. I think it's like the rawest form of fighting, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's
Hmm.
there's one of the fighters that I talk to all the time, Tower Dog Dan. He is in BKFC right now, and so
Wow.
yeah, so that bare knuckle, and
Yeah.
then I've talked to other people that fight for Game Bread
Mhm.
FC, Jorge Masvidal's promotion,
Yeah.
and that is bare knuckle, but that's MMA and
Yeah.
not
Bare knuckle in the
stand up.
main.
So, would you rather do bare knuckle MMA or BKFC?
I heard Game Bread pays a lot, to be honest,
Mm.
but it's not as mainstream, I don't think, as BKFC. I'd be fine with either one, to be honest. Uh,
Yeah.
Game Bread and the Game Bread, the bare knuckle MMA, that sounds awesome. It reminds me of I don't know if you've ever heard of King of the Streets. You ever
No,
heard of
what's
them?
that?
It's bare knuckle no rules. It's like a European organization. It's like underground fight stuff. I thought about getting a fight on there in like the future, a few years down the road. 'Cause they have like actual fighters. It's like if you take street beefs, they'll replace all the fighters with like almost professional level. And it's
Okay.
bare knuckle, no rules. That'd be fun, but you get your eyes poked in there, hair pulled. Everything in there is legal. So I
Okay.
thought about doing that as well.
All right. All right. Doesn't sound like a bad option either.
That's good
Um,
recognition. They got millions of subscribers on YouTube too.
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And then I'm sure, like, off of that fight, you could get other fights as well, because they're
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, let's get this guy into our promotion to fight, this guy and, whatever, whatever.
Hmm.
Because that's like promoters are going to see it. So, all right, cool. Um, that's all I got for today. Is there anything else you want to share about the fight or about your career or anything?
My career, and I'm about a year into training, but I'm gonna be pro one day, professional, either bare knuckle or MMA, both. We'll see. I'm gonna make it to the top though.
Okay.
I got a long time, but I'm 18. I just started. A lot of UFC fighters who were successful didn't start till like mid or late 20s, so I got a good head start on me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The youngest person to ever fight in the UFC was 18 years old.
Was it Raw
And it was
Rosas
right
Jr.?
after what?
Who was it? Raw Rosas Jr.?
I'm pretty sure it was Dan Lozon, Joe
Mm,
Lozon's little brother.
okay.
And it was like
Wow.
a couple weeks after his 18th birthday. Um,
Dang.
but I could be wrong. It at one point he was the youngest, but it could have been somebody else now, you know. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's definitely possible to get into the UFC still,
Hmm.
at a young age. But like, it's definitely a lot of competition and a lot of needing to stand out and make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
So as you continue to have more fights and as you continue to grow and in your career, we'll definitely have you on the podcast more and more and be along for the journey.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my goal is to, stand out. A lot of my inspiration comes from Sean O'Malley, He's got the
Mhm.
colorful hair. Like I got pink hair.
Yeah.
I walked out to Madonna for my
Okay.
walkout song.
All right.
Nobody's gonna remember the blonde haired guy who walks out to like country music or something, but win or lose, people remembered me, the pink haired guy who walked out to Madonna.
Right.
I gotta
Right.
make it iconic, make a
Right.
brand for myself.
Yeah. Someone had commented Mayhem Miller vibes. Yeah.
That's
So
fire.
that's kind of what I thought you were going for, but Sean O'Malley makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
colorful aspect of them. I
Hmm.
like that. It stands out a lot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. So thank you for making the time to come on the podcast today. And we'll definitely have you on again.
Yes,
And
sir. I appreciate it.
yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll let you know when this gets uploaded.
Thank you, sir. You too.
All right.
We came
later.
with a plan.
Peace.
Yeah, no guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. Real results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free,
Let go.
you're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning. Help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs you time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say, I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
It don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me. But I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out. Cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair. But I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Don't learn the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two. Broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you put up in a foreign whip. Bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, sticks on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot of your stock gains. Left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank, now you racing. She thought she broke you, nah, she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts, now every bag you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, X on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
Yeah, stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success.
Mic drop.
Yo, imagine you gotta fight Mike Tyson, bro. Let me break this down for you. Yeah, I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David versus Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need a orthodontist. He in business or in life, that's the mood, that's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And wins. First mover's like a free punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. Like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first, break curses, push past nerves and verses, then I'm cashing all these checks with commas looking like some cursive. They say life ain't fair, nah, life's just who gon' serve it. Are you Tyson on your turf, or you that doodle just observes it? First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. So y'all, if I'm ever in the ring with Tyson, please just let me hit him first. Or better yet,
Yo, it's your boy spitting real talk,
I'ma move
no
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dreams so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight, exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine, want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm, but word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique ain't always popping champagne, could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams, big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's the cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. No wreck, they say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winner's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like, don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown, but I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptional's wild, you could win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day. It's a zone I never go. Got talent in the trunk, fear driving the car, waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage, living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear, yeah, comfort's a trap. Discipline the map, act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact.
I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking L's and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more. Ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry. Posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret. Pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared. Confidence appear, yeah, comfort's a trap. Discipline the map, act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor. Just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fear in the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet desperation, loud until you act. Life don't get better, you get better than
that. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. By my side, didn't know that in the moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, "Coach, hold tight." But the fear in Queen Jeezy had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand upright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled salts when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just a setup for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. He's good. He's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence. It's just a pause in the paragraph. I woke up with a vision and the fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright. Welcome in, take a seat. Let's begin the ride. Coach Bergen's here with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn. Where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots. It's time for the show. It's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold, with a wink and a grin. We're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. It's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Going with the flow, yeah, Coach is way to be. Stick around, come along, it's you and me. The Coach Bergen Show. Here we go, let's roll.
Hey yo, I'm Coach Bergen, living in my dome. World's a sec, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role. But I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar. Cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door. Then another came, damn, she had that spark. But I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old loves in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen Show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen Show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished it.
You looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, Coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. It reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring.
That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up.
Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, Coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.